Hey everyone, it's Dr. H, friendly wargame guide at the Air Command Staff College. I'd like to go over a couple of changes we've made or additions we've made to the air rules to make them more realistic. Air Command and Staff College, we've thought about the air rules a bit. So, air superiority is more valuable than it might have been otherwise. So keep in mind there are 4 stages, right? Contested, advantage, superiority, and supremacy. Now, with contested, both sides can detect up to 6 hexes from an airbase, or an airfield, right? So each one of these airfields in China, for example, if air superiority is contested, you can detect up to 6 hexes away from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you can detect into Vietnam a little bit. If we have advantage, then that becomes 15 hexes. If we're talking about air superiority, that becomes 30 hexes. And if we're talking about air supremacy, that becomes unlimited, right? So if you have air supremacy, you can see everything. If the air is contested, both sides can see 6 hexes. And if you have advantage, it's 15 hexes. And if it's superiority, it's 30 hexes. And mind you, the side, once you get to advantage, superiority, and supremacy, the other side has no auto-detect capability anymore. Also note, that's detecting for strikes. There's also detection for air defense. So 2 points to remember. 1, you get a +1 for advantage, up to a +3 for supremacy in detection. So that's additional detection value. So if you would normally have a detection value of 5, but you have an air supremacy, if you have air supremacy, it's now a detection value of 8, right? To keep the idea of there being detection. And using your air interceptors because you have air supremacy is pretty important. Slight gameism. Also keep in mind that we have now given every country that's trying to do things a base value. I'm not going to go through that piece by piece. You can look that up. It's in the supplement. So keep that in mind, 100%. This also plays a role in what's called re-rolling a strike. So if I come down here, so let's imagine on the Chinese, air superiority is contested. I come in here and I want to hit this airbase over here, right? Find my arrow. There we go. This airbase right here, and I send 3 aircraft markers after it. The first one blows it up, and I get my destroyed one. Well, now I can re-roll within 6 hexes to go hit another target. So, like for example, this bridge here or this bridge here is within 6 hexes because it's contested. So remember, advantage, superiority, and supremacy have different values for that. If I want to re-roll outside that area, I want to expand my reach a little bit, I have to use a tanker point. So, if it's contested and I want to hit something and I want to hit this airbase over here, right? That's more than 6 hexes from this airbase here, and I want to hit this one over here by Hanoi. That's more than 6 hexes away, so I'll have to use a tanker point, right? I'll have to hit the tanker and use it in order to re-roll those airplanes. So that all of a sudden changes my calculus a little bit. And then finally, just as a reminder, right, rebasing is real. It exists. It's a thing you can do. So if this is going to need me to call up the strategic map. Give me one quick second. Cool. So the strategic map is here. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. So let's say I wanted to move. I have fighters over here in Japan, and I want them to move to Vietnam. Normally, rebasing takes those planes and puts them in the flown box. Because, rebasing's a big deal. One of your options as JFAC is to spend 2 supply points per airplane and use them next turn, right? So remember, you would, at the end of the turn, rebase your guys. You would put them in so we're rebasing from Japan to Vietnam. You put them in the flown box. We've already moved stuff up to the ready box in the SOP, so they're going to be flown for the next turn. But if I decide to if I decide to spend 2 supply points per marker that I want to move up, they can be ready next turn, right? So that's quick turning stuff. And then finally, like I said, just keep in mind that there is an automatic sort of air defense level for every country. Keep that in mind as we go forward. And again, it's in the supplement. Look it up if you need to know what yours is. So anyway, this has been additional information about air power and its use with some new rules. I hope this has prepared you and armed you with knowledge, and make good use of it. Catch you in the next one.